a new game on Atari VCS that continues the story of Doodle Taxi? Let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for Five. Yes, that's right. That's right. It's Fun for Five, the show where we play a game for about 5 minutes, maybe a little longer, and decide whether or not it's worth your time and money. So this game is Asteroid Patrol by Metkin Games. It says after the events of Doodle Taxi, the driver, which now has been summoned to help out by the witch in order to help her get her realm back from her son. The driver has to soldier through a magical forest that is guarded by magical creatures, all while dealing with asteroids coming from the sky and various insects. So now the tables have turned. Before the witch cursed the driver and said, no, you don't get color. You got to go do all your drivery things and pick up people, and then you can see color again. Ha ha ha. And now you're working with her. How the turn's tabled. Anyway, it's rated 12 plus, compatible with the modern controller, which we'll be playing with today, and the classic controller as well. You can play with the classic controller, which is kind of cool. It was $9.99 at launch, which is what I paid for it. And we're going to go ahead and check this one out now. Also, just a little bit of a disclaimer. Khan from Metkin Games actually did approach me about this very game, and a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, not on Atari VCS, I did test this one. So I do have a little bit of knowledge, but I don't know exactly what things made it to the final game, what things didn't make it to the final game, and whether or not it plays completely differently on a VCS or not. Not sure. We're going to find out right now. So with all that being said, let's jump in. And also thank you, Con, by the way. Love to help everyone out, especially any indie developers. You need some help in the back end, let me know. Reach out to me in any social media and all that kind of stuff. But for right now, we're going to play this game and find out whether or not it's worth your time and money. Let's go and play some Asteroid Patrol. A game by Metkin Games in association with Retro Ninja, another friend of the channel, Tony. All right, there we go. We get some sounds. They're sounding. We got some settings. Got some leaderboards. Who's on the leaderboards? Look at all those people on the leaderboards. There's some high scores. We're going to be down here. See, there I am on the bottom. Not on there yet. Driller Joe, he's always up there. That's pretty cool. All right, cool. So, settings. Let's check those out. Sound effects, mono rotate. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what those do, but we're going to leave them as is, because that's what we do. We usually just play the game as is. All right, there we go. Let's hit play. Episode. You'll have an old bunny as your only weapon. All right. Let's go. Move rover. Rotate turret. Okay. Things are coming back to me now. It's way better with a controller. I was playing with a mouse and keyboard last time. Ooh, upgrade is available. Pick an upgrade. Why? Increase fire. Yeah, we want to increase fire. I thought nothing could surprise me after seeing rocks come from the sky. Remember, you're still in the forest. Looks are deceiving. Okay. All right. Not related, but what makes you think I could pull this off? Honestly, when I have sent someone to my own realm to throw my own son with X on me, So you can trust the person. Okay. Huh. Fair enough. We're going to go for some more firepower. Oh. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can upgrade this like super, super much. I think I'm hitting. Oh, there we go. You got to line up the shots. All right. More. Faster. Yeah, you want just like a wall. You want a wall of shots. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so now we'll start making him stronger. Oh, I just took one right to the face. Oh, there we go. We're getting fast and deadly with this thing. Make it super strong. Man, these guys are really coming for me. Oh no! I got a new high score. Cool. All right, awesome. I'll show the leaderboards. And there I am. I'm down the bottom. Where am I? Hey, I made it to 31. All right. So I got to get up here in the hundreds of thousands. Get a big score on. I'm sure I can do that. I just you got to be careful. You got to be careful about how you're going. Best of first area. Wow. It's 130 something thousand in the first area. So I guess you just keep going. That's kind of cool. All right, cool. Neat. Very cool. All right, cool. So let's go to the wrap up and see what we can see on this one. Let's go. All right, guys. So that was Asteroid Patrol for meching games on the Atari VCS. So what do we think about this one? Now we have, of course, our sort of scoring like metric. We've got certified good times for something you just absolutely have to play. It's transcended. It has added something new to the genre. It's just super cool and catchy and just really, really awesome. We've got, yes, the fun was found for a game that's like, hey man, this is great. This is a not necessarily like a must play, but like you should definitely check this out. If you're a fan of the genre, especially if you are a fan of just general indie games, those kind of things, definitely fun was found. You get but yeah, you know, you're going to like this one. However, you're probably going to want to be a fan of a specific genre. Maybe there's a couple things that are just taking the experience away that you might not want to check out, but you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a cool game, but, you know, that kind of thing. And then, of course, the dreaded not great. Now, very rarely, hey, do you ever see a game that gets this one here on Bacon Ice Cube Productions? And the reason why is because, I mean, unless you put out a game and it gets past general QA, and then it gets released and it just straight up doesn't work. It's broken. Like, you know, like you can't really play it as a serious negative play experience, that kind of thing. That's, you know, on the customer side. I mean, that's just, you don't want to put your money, your hard-earned ducats on a game and then see, like, you know, all sorts of brokenness. You want that, right? So that's why the not great exists. But I don't think we've ever dished one out. And if we did, it was like once because it was just literally a broken game or something. So anyway, we've done many of these. The Fun for Fives, I think. I don't know if there's a count of Fun for Fives, but we got to be up over 200 or 250 maybe. We have 500 episodes of Good Times with Retro Rich. More than probably half of them or more are Fun for Fives. So just take that as you will. We played a lot of games here. So what is this one? Asteroid Patrol. Where are we at? We're at, yes, the fun is found. It wasn't the certified good times of Doodle Taxi, but again, yes, the fun is indeed found here in Asteroid Patrol. I think it's a fun game. I think it's cool. You can sit back. It's a score chase. I really enjoy. Some people might not like this, but I really enjoy the fact that not only is there like a leveling system in the game, but the fact that you can level so quickly, you get that hit like right away. It's like, it's almost like in the beginnings of like RPGs, you're always leveling up fast, or just whatever, and then it gets a little bit, the leveling starts to, the height of leveling up so much starts to wane a little bit because then you want more story. So then you go on to the next level, and then you always wind up finding a place where you have to grind, but those guys are worth more experience, so you get more experience or whatever. But in an action game like this, the ability, like, you can like kind of customize your thing as you go. Super cool. Really liked the idea when I was invited to check it out during the testing phase, and I still like it now. Like, I hadn't played it in, I don't know, probably a good 4 or 5 months since that phase, and it still feels refreshing. It's great with the controller. Like I said, I was playing on the mouse and keyboard when I was doing that, and I'm good at mouse and keyboard games if they're like 3D, like like a WASD, like the old Half-Life, that kind of thing, but not so much on anything else. Even though the MMO I've been playing, there's an MMO that I told somebody I didn't play RuneScape ever, and they're like, "Are you serious? Let's play." And I was like, "No, we're playing RuneScape every once in a while." But even that's kind of hard to like just do the thing. Like, you get your arrow controls only with a mouse, and it's a little awkward for me. But this controller and that game, good times. And I'm sure that with the classic controller, I think the buttons are really cool, and I think the rotate is on the stick, so you use the rotate wheel to like rotate the shooting, which I think that's pretty fun because you can get a little more precise with that. We should probably play that. We should probably play with the classic controller. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more of Asteroid Patrol, probably on a live stream or whatever. I gotta start doing those. I gotta start getting in there and doing some live streams, and then doing like, like let's revisit some games, like from some Fun for Fives, and because some people are like, yeah, sure, I want to see you play that, and then I want to, and then we never get time to do the live streams, and then blah blah blah, life happens, and then never gets done. Let's get some stuff done, So anyway, you guys want to see that? Let me know down below in the comments, and we'll check that out. Because as we've mentioned, we hit a lot of videos here. We're like over 500 episodes of Good Times with Retro Rich, and then I kept having people ask, like, what is Good Times with Retro Rich? Like, what's it all about? Like, what is this whole thing? What is this? What is this face? What does he do? So we made a channel trailer. I made a video, a music video out of it, with the help of some computers, which is kind of cool. I broke out the pen and wrote the lyrics and stuff. Anyway, it's fun. It was cool. It was a cool thing. Hope you guys checked it out. If you want to know more about this, you found this video randomly and you're like, what the heck is Good Times with Retro Rich? Go to the channel. Go to youtube.com/bacon ice cream. And right there on the front, on the very top thing, is the channel trailer. Check it out. We do all sorts of videos here, not just Fun for Five. We do news. We do with the Good Times Newsline. I fix things with Retro Rich's Restorations. We do things for good causes like the Walkathon Alzheimer's and the Chalk Walk, in a show called Good Times for Great Causes. We of course have Good Times with Great Friends, which is a live show, which is kind of like a spin-off of the Good Times stuff, but we do that as well, and more. So just check out the trailer. There's a song about it and everything. It's cool. Anyway, check that out. Let me know how it is over there. Check this out for here. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about Asteroid Patrol, Atari VCS in general. We're coming up on closing in. We should say closing in on doing a Fun for Five for every single game on Atari VCS. I've got a handful left. It's under 10. It's under these amount of fingers that we have left on the entire store. I've done them all. And I need to find that aggregate. I need to work on that website thing. Good Times with RetroRich.com, by the way, is a blog that you can go and see like some of the news stories that go up, in case you're at work or whatever and you want to find oh, is there a new news story? Yeah, I'll try to put that up when the new videos go out, so you can check it out in your breaks or whatever. Anyway, that's cool. We got stuff. We got cool things, and there more of them are coming. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. And I'm going to stop rambling now because it's been a little bit since I did a video. I'm very excited to do more, as you can tell, because I've got the rambles. And if I have the rambles, that means that there's cool stuff coming. So I hope you guys are enjoying now, because what's coming next is going to be very silly. So, all right. So we've got to do one thing and one thing only at the end of every video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions, and that is thank the members of the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Lloyd R. Jam, Papa Pete, The Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Woolley, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Whitlash, David Valdez, Immortal Sojourn, and Dan Nastic. Thank you guys all so much for being members, for being cool, and for hanging out with us here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. You're doing some cool stuff here by being members. Not only are you doing cool stuff by just helping out the channel, but you're also helping other things like Edge channel over at the Everkid Effect and the Evercast and calling our retro gamers, which is cool. It's all the fun things we should try to do here. We like helping out, and we do appreciate everybody that helps out with us. So with all that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. You want to become a member, you can hit the join button. You can also leave likes and dislikes and all sorts of fun stuff. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
TeamRTFC.BaconIceCream.com.